Hey everybody, I'm APH. Welcome back to the town of Lost Hope and Kingdoms Reborn. In between episodes, our cathedral did finish. It looks amazing. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at that. I placed some bling around it just to make it even stand out more, as well as I finished the stone pathway. In between episodes, I pretty much just let the game run. Then I took out the rest of these trees. I started it in between the previous episode and this episode, but didn't get that far. I also got to thinking, you guys probably wanted to see me hit the industrial age, so I went ahead and did some of the earlier techs. Got magic mushrooms, got chocolatier, got goldsmithing, so we're ready, and then picked up some miscellaneous things in the upgrade tree that I forgot. Brutally honest there. Even with letting it run for about 30 minutes at speed 3, which is what I typically let it run, we still haven't finished the bakeries over here. Which is okay, they'll probably finish in this episode. I removed from the south our scholar's office because we were running into situations where we just didn't have enough people to sustain everything. Yeah, perfect example, as I clicked on the glass smelter, it's actually pulling people from other areas. And I think we just had, there it goes, you can see the yellow lines. That tells me that our houses aren't supplying enough people to actually maintain this area. So I was thinking, how do we get more people? Well, I think the answer is we need to get into tier 3 luxury so we can upgrade our houses. So our first two options would be books or fashion clothes. Both pretty deep into the industrial tree. I don't think they're a viable option. Chocolate. I was seeing at the map, we have a spot down here to the south that has chocolate. Thinking this episode, as we're prepping to step into the industrial age, we're gonna go ahead and take over these areas down to the chocolate. Might have to reevaluate our medicine situation because this area is pretty prone to disease, but I think in the long run it will be worth it. Let's grab that motivation book. We have good use for that, and I'm going to claim across the river just because sometimes I've seen where buildings are fussy. Another motivation book. We'll take those every day of the week. Let's grab these zones over here. We have the influence to spend. As they say, have the influence, we'll spend it. Cannabis. Not this episode, maybe next episode. Ooh, another motivation book, we'll grab that. And these last couple will mark the end. I was ready to say motivation, but we don't. We'll take the sustainability, no, we'll take the passion. I have some uses for that. Do we have room for more immigrants? We're on the edge. Let's hold out on that until we have a few more houses. Now, let's go ahead and not take these. Don't have room for them. Let's go ahead and turn off the tree overlay and let's look at fertility. So we know that we're going to have some good area here for growth. Let's start with some... We'll start with some inner city roads just to get roads down. Ooh, and that mark represents we are in the industrial age. So let's put a hold on things. Capitalism, 100% money from luxuries. Communism, 25% bonus to all buildings, but half's motivation and passion. Because I'm going for a happiness build, I think capitalism makes sense. We'll go for a big population. Let's go for that. Not that score really matters. We're not playing competitively. Oh my god. 9,000 gold. From 1,000 to 9,000. That is amazing. We can now start quick building things. Let's go ahead and get these roads down. Think we want it right along this edge. Yeah, we'll put it right in here. Might be a little too close, but at least that will give us some room to build if we need to. Let's go ahead and bring this over. Let's drop our houses down. We'll stay with the same as what we normally do, which is just kind of a little town hub based around. It's a total of 16 houses, and we'll we'll build this whole entire hub out just so it can start building. It's going to take a little bit of time to build. Let's go ahead and turn off our fertility overlay. We don't need that. And let's take a look at the cards. Nothing good in here. Speaking of cards, we entered the Industrial Age and never went back to our tech. Let's get cattle so we can actually do the chocolatier. After that, we'll do scientific theory for the extra science. The social science costs so much that I think I'm going to double back for concrete so I can upgrade some buildings before I do social science. Neighbor gave me something for good relations. He's probably seeing my town going, oh my god. Let's get a couple more roads in here just to frame this out. And then we'll kind of match it with a market. Let's take a look at our books real quick, see if we have anything. Don't want anything from there, we'll take the card removal. Should have waited for the market from here. We'll take the magic mushrooms. We can't. Okay. Let's skip the card removal, take the magic mushrooms. I want the windmill. We'll take the wild card. We'll just use the wild cards for the windmill. Nothing in there. I want that theater and I want that school, so I need to get rid of some things. Let me go spend that passion card real quick. Thinking in the mine. Yeah. Only 80% happiness with the budget all the way up. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. That will bring it up to 100%. Let's upgrade our other quarry. Do we have glass? Yes, we do. We do not have concrete. That should get us moving with stone. Hopefully maintaining. We've got a cap for 3,000, which is what we want. We're going to look for a spot for that magic mushroom. Let's see if we can actually plop motivation over here in our blacksmith. Like having tools on hand. Let's drop our other motivation in here. We'll have to remember it's in the quarry, because I might want that later on. Now back to our expansion down here. To our cards, we want the school and we want the theater. And the library. Don't have enough for it, that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab our wild card. Let's grab our cell food. Not that we're going to use it. And our mushroom farm. Our tech finished. Let's go ahead and grab fertilizer. We've reached the limit. So let's refuse that for the moment while we actually place down some of this stuff. The expansion happened so quick that everything got a little too quick. I should have probably slowed down time a little bit. Let's get our library down. Excellent. 9 immigrants, not a problem. Let's go ahead and pause, accept them. We noticed the smile. They should be smiling. We're at 101% happiness. Let's go ahead and quick build a couple of these just so they can move in. Go ahead and unpause. See what's in here. We get a chocolatier. We'll take it. And a cattle farm. Do we have enough room for both of them? We do. Let's go ahead and finish up these houses over here. Probably going to have to watch how quickly I take cards now that we're expanding like this. I want to move into magic mushrooms before, and possibly glassware before we, overrun ourselves on cards. We're definitely ahead of ourselves. We want some bakeries in here, so we're going to need a granary. Totally just put that in the wrong spot. Failed because I don't have cards. What can I get rid of? I only have one magic mushroom. I'll get rid of it for the moment. Let's get him moved to the proper spot. Let's get our bakeries down. I think it's all the way up to the top. Yep. So we're gonna have quite the building project for our workers to do, but that's the way we roll. Let's get our road extended up, let's take this road out, because I have a feeling that by the time we put storage in, that road's gonna conflict. Let's go ahead and hide our trees. Now we want storage. Said, like to have that so that they can just drop it off from the bread. And we're gonna plop down our cattle right here. So we're gonna need one more cattle, one more chocolate. We'll take the hauling service. So let's spend it. We'll get our cattle. We've got the money. Let's go ahead and quick build it so it gets going. We might have to set it up so that we're selling leather, because I don't think that we're gonna use leather for tailoring, because we're already using... Well, maybe what we do is replace our sheep with cattle. Will give us milk, beef, and leather. This might be a possibility. Now for farms, let's check what our card is real quick. Easily distracted here. Getting excited. I'll take the bank and I'll take the wild card. Let's put our bank on this side. Let's go ahead and delete this little nub off. And let's see our province overlay. Oh, good. That area is all coffee. Not coffee, all chocolate. Still thinking about that cup of coffee, apparently. We want a granary over here. And we're going to want a windmill. Let's kind of plop him down in the middle. We'll face him that way. And let's get the windmill now. We'll just kind of pair them up. Now let's see how we did. Yeah, I think this one's in a good spot. Go ahead and go 8 by 8. Is this 10? It is 10. Decisions. All right, we'll go 6 by 10. Yeah, we'll go 6 by 10 with that one too. Let's go 6 by 10, but we're going to go towards the mountain. We can't. We can only go 9 by 10. Let's go 8 by 8. This one, we're going to have to start it a little bit higher. Yep, that's a good spot. Could probably make this one. Yeah, we'll make this one 6 by 10. Let's go ahead and do another 6 by 10 here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it is 6 by 10. It just looks goofy. Don't normally have to count things out, but it looked like it said correctly, but then it looked like it placed wrong. And let's go ahead and drop one more 8 by 8 right here. I think that's good. It's excellent. We'll get 3 of them set up for cocoa. The rest can be wheat. I think that will set us up for having this area be... Let's go ahead and close off our overlays while I'm thinking about it. This will set up this area for a good production of food. It will back our wheat production so that our bakeries up here are just immediately fed. We're okay on population for the moment, but let's go ahead and quick build these houses as they're cleared out. I want the people to... I've been feeding off of the fact that we don't have foresters. So as we go into an area, I've been feeding off of the trees that we've been gathering by moving into an area. So I don't want to quick build because it actually stops the gathering of all those trees unless they've already cleared. So that's going to be one of my prereqs now is if the area is cleared, I'll go ahead and quick build. Yes. Let's get this one set over to wood. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. We have paper, so we'll go ahead and upgrade those. We have brick, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and get this one. Now, are these starting to produce? They are. We've already produced 158 mil. Our people probably just eviscerated as another food source. They pretty much have. It's okay. Speaking about eviscerating things, let's look at our market. Let's go ahead and expand it. And apparently adding 3 workers to all 7 markets is what I just did. That's fine. Like the rest, we want it for 1,000 food. And we only want it to certain things, mostly bread and oranges. And then to back the fact that we're going to be using milk in our chocolate, we're going to deselect that. Wheat is going to be used for flour, grapes for the wine, and potatoes. So this should allow us to not, collect them and bring them in so our people hopefully don't gobble them up. And I think this area is looking pretty good. Now it's going to take a little bit of time to build. So we should look at up in the north, getting our magic mushrooms going. Let's get a hauling service down here because I have a feeling that this area is going to be pretty big. Let's check our cards. Nothing looks good in this round. We'll take the wild card. Nothing in here. I almost took the sharing is scaring again. Let's go ahead and take that wild card. Let's head up. And while we do, we're going to go ahead and close off our province overlay. This city right here, I believe it would be a good spot for that magic mushrooms. We're in the middle of nowhere, which will allow us to probably put down some foresters in the future to maintain it, because got to have something for the mushrooms to grow on. Let's check our tech. We'll get into concrete. We're at speed 3, so probably about, 7-8 minutes in game. Let's go ahead and clear out this area. I've been trying to slowly clear where we're building, but I must not have thought about this area. Let's go ahead and drop our trees down, and let's get a road temp in. Yes, that looks good. A couple of storages. This magic mushroom should give us the next tier 2 luxury. It won't give us a tier 3 one yet, but every tier 2 luxury will make our people even happier yet, and we're at 102. People are idolizing us as gods. Might as well keep supplying them like we are. Let's see if we get a roll for magic mushrooms. We don't. Another self-food, though. We'll take that. Take the mushroom. I want 8 of them in total to do what I want to do. Another magic mushroom. I'm not sure how the mushrooms will fare. I've never used them on Deity, but I've been reading comments that they are still good. And they do serve another purpose. By backing them with the sustainability book, we can at least keep their production cheap. But it may be into the actual end game, the concrete and the electricity, where they become viable. It's kind of like the bakery. It actually took getting just before the industrial age before they actually got viable. Speaking of that, do we have paper to upgrade these? We do. Let's go ahead and get these upgraded as far as we can. Still need that concrete. Click all the spam and let's get the rest of these houses down. We're still good on houses, and we're still good on our people 2 houses. How are we doing on food? We've got 50,000 food, 27, almost 28 from oranges, 22 from bread. We're catching up. We are catching up. Now that we've got bread in a good situation, what we're going to look at is in the upgrade tree, there's a happy bread day, which gives us even more food happiness. We're approaching 98%. I think that would push us up to 120% for food happiness. This would be pretty good. 9,000 for magic mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do it. This area is already cleared. Let's go ahead and build those. These 2 are almost done. Takes tools, which we have tons of. Let's go ahead and upgrade these as far as we can. Give them the budget. Go to town, boys. Go to town. make the people even happier, how about we get a hauler over here to kind of get us what we need? Do a dual focus, you know, it would have unupgraded coal factories. Let's take care of those since I clicked on them. Thankfully, it's only 2. Back to logistics. A hauler. Glad I clicked on that, but that was embarrassing, I gotta tell you. Yeah, we'll put it right on the edge of where I think the bank is. And since the area is clear, I'm gonna go ahead and quick build him. Nice and cheap. And I want him to be upgraded. I want the extra haulers. Hopefully he'll bring in wood to fill these up as well as get it cooking. Let's buff our magic mushrooms. This is the meme of this episode, is the magic mushrooms, that's for sure. Don't usually play on them, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the creator of this game played a lot of Mario if you look at the game in depth. He's got magic mushrooms, got beer from mushrooms. You know, I'm starting to see the connection here. Just saw people coming this way. Let's go ahead and turn off the trees. Alright, we've got people coming. Let's expand our road. That way people have a actual path. We've got the stone, so we just have to have the laborers move everything. Let's go ahead and re-enable our overlay there. As I'm starting to clear out this area. So the reason I'm clearing out this area, thinking about that, I was starting to see these non-fruit trees mingle with my fruit trees down here. So about 3 episodes ago, I started my huge project on this side and started clearing out this center section, because slowly I was seeing the regular trees creep back down. Like this area right here was all fruit trees, and now it's about half. So I'm gonna continue my efforts to kind of create that barrier between them, because who knew that regular trees would overtake the fruit trees? I thought that it would be the other way. So, but these fruit trees are continuing to produce a ton of our food, as we just saw 102 come up. 636% bonus yield. Once I get sustainability books, not sustainability, once I get motivation books in here, that tree that this one's almost 800. Once I get those books in, these trees will probably produce 300 to 400 oranges per harvest. Our poor haulers. All I'm going to say are poor laborers moving stuff around. It's a fantastic, absolutely amazing. Our stone road is starting to come in. That'll enable these guys. Let's check down to the south to see how these guys are doing. And it looks like this town is starting to come together. We're midsummer, so before next season, let's go ahead and quick build these. That way we can start off the following season right away, as well as keep our laborers doing what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, it's nice having money. Who knew that I would go into the industrial age and basically be like, you know, money, money, money. Let's get the theater built. Now, I do want some fruit gatherers in here just because I want the papayas. So I don't want to remove any fruit trees from this area, but I want to remove the non-fruit trees just in preparation. And we'll probably put down a forester just to kind of buff up this area. That might be next episode. Maybe next episode, we've kind of been doing an expansion in episode. Maybe in the next episode, we'll move down to the southeast and get the cannabis for that next tier 1 luxury. In between episodes, I'm going to have a lot of filling in to do. Not looking forward to putting cypress everywhere. Concrete's about to finish. Check our card real quick. Nothing in here. We'll get the card removal. Where do we want to put the chocolatier? We've got area right here. I think we're going to go ahead and turn off our overlay real quick so we can see what we're doing. Put in a stone road. 13,000 to quick build it. Might as well. This is dirt road. That's why I didn't quick build that. That explains it. Doesn't look like a whole lot to actually quick build the dirt road, so we did it. Back to scientific theory because we want to work towards social science. As I said, I want the actual ability to make the passion and motivation books. Then we'll come up to industrialization to get paper maker. Then we can get our actual paper off of the river and we can utilize that for more productive things. We do want the concrete factory. Now let's get our storage down so we can get the chocolatier or two down. Then we're going to have to find a good home for that concrete maker. Starting to see the white of winter coming, so it's getting close. Let's get one more chocolatier. Now, how expensive are these guys? 60,000. Not gonna mess with that for right now. I'll go ahead and let those ride naturally. We've got the bricks. Do we have the iron? We don't have the iron, so we might have to look at that. We have the stone. Maybe we should buy the iron. It's kind of one of those food for thought things. There's my chocolatier and my magic mushroom finally. The game playing a ha-ha on me. We'll take our wild cards. Now, we're producing melt. Are we also producing other things? Yeah, we've produced 188 leather this year. Beef, we've produced 188 as well. I'm thinking that we finally replace our sheep. Let's go ahead and buy these up to 15 while I'm thinking about it. I'm saying we go ahead and replace our sheep with cattle. Go ahead and turn our two tailors back into leather. Yeah. Man, those sheep have brought me a long way. The pigs at the beginning brought me a long way. Now the sheep have brought me a long way. I'll ponder on that. Let's grab our wild card. Now I think for concrete we need sand and we need stone. Got stone here. We've got sand down there. We've got stone up here. I'm thinking we keep this industrial block the way it is. Put our concrete here and get a hauling service to back it. We'll quick build the hauler and we'll go ahead and expand them all the way up. 36,000 for the concrete factory. I'm going to say we're going to hold out on that. Let's expand our iron production. Didn't realize I had frugality books in there. I probably was looking for somewhere to place them earlier in the season and just dropped them down. Now, do we want to wait for the industrialization for the industrial iron smelter? Or do we just want to let that do its job? Or do we want to buy some? We have money. We could buy it. We really could. Let's go ahead and switch over one of our tailors over to leather. Hey, let's buff up the wages and let's bring it up to the current age. Doesn't produce as many clothes as wool. Yeah, we'll let one ride for the moment, see how the leather does. But I have a feeling we're going to end up either selling the leather or we're going to end up selling the sheep off and producing them over because they're... Well, we've got two of them. They're producing just shy of 800 wool. So they're producing about 600, 300 wool a piece each season. Yeah, I need to think about that. Furniture looks like it might be dropping that, or I set the production low. Might have to expand furniture. Let's set these guys up. Do we have anything we want to sell? We're getting to a point where we might consider selling glass as just an income source. Not that we need to. Let's buy iron for the moment. And I just want to keep this up to 500 to keep my production going. What are we going to do with this one? We've got bricks. We've got the raw cocoa. Oh, we got raw cocoa, so they can get going. We're producing the flour. We'll produce more next season. Let's bring in cannabis just to make our people happier. And we'll keep that up about 1,000 as well. I do plan on going down to the south to get it, but this will bring it in quicker. We have room for 11 immigrants. We'll go ahead and take them. 102%. I'm liking the smiles they're giving me. What tier 2 luxuries? We're into magic mushrooms, but we haven't actually sustained them. We're into coffee. We need glassware. I have them, I just haven't built them. And we are getting to where we have a constant production of glass. I think this will kind of end this episode. It will be setting down a spot for glassware. I think that will be a good ending spot. In preparation that, the next episode will be probably getting a little further into the industrial age. Let's go ahead and get these houses. I think we're going to need some more bakeries here as well, but I'm not quite sure. Food is amazing. Absolutely amazing. No doubt there. Let's get some roads down. We'll go ahead and just fast build these. Yes. Only 5,000. Yeah, we'll fast build them. Place that in the wrong spot, but that's okay. See how big the glasswork is. Ooh. Yeah, we'll move the road. That is not a problem at all. Let's get 2 warehouses. And then we'll do the same with our glassworks. We'll put our first glasswork down, move our road to match it. Looks like it only needs to go over 3-4. So what we'll probably do is just build the road here. Go ahead and build that across. We'll build it this way and match it up with the road over here. Let's go ahead and drag it across and expand that as much as we can. So we can delete this section of road out. People are probably going, what the heck's going on? Trust me, it will be okay. Got our bank in there. Now, do we go industrialization or do we actually double back? I want that passion and motivation book. This would get me to the paper mill, which would make it quicker, as well as it gives me the smelter. Let's go ahead, start up social science. It's going to take 28 minutes, so it's going to take into... It will probably be just about finishing by the time I'm ready to start the next episode. So I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end this episode. Let me go ahead and close off the overlay so you guys can see what's going on. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. I'd like you guys to hit that like button and hit the subscribe if you're liking the series so far. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode.